I don't know if you know this character, the Iranian Hulk. This is a guy who is in Iran and whose images have gone viral over the years. If you see his photograph, he looks like a cartoon character. He looks like a small head in comparison to body. His head is not tiny, like his head is substantially big, but his shoulders are like if you draw a cartoon character with exaggerated features, his chest is so big. His arms are like, he can't put his hand down. It's that big. He is so huge, and his legs are like, he looks like a Dunlop tire but with muscles. Okay, he's so big. And they would call him the Iranian Hulk, and all these videos and all these images made him look like an inhuman character. In fact, there is a Pakistani guy also who's known as the Pakistani Hulk or something. Very big guy, huge. Okay, the Pakistani guy is big, and people have met him. Videos have been shot through other people's videos. So he's legit, he's big. Strong, yes, but how fit, nobody knows. Okay, now, but this Iranian Hulk, there have been so many stories and there have been so many urban legends about him. He can crush things with his bare hands, and he can eat so much and break through walls. So they decided to have this guy, the Iranian Hulk, versus, I think his name is Martyn Ford. He's this American MMA fighter. Oh, that guy is another freak of nature, but he is actually legit in the sense that he's really big, he's really huge. Okay, and with the tattoos and all that, and with his physique, he looks like a very imposing character. So now they decided to have this freak show boxing match, like Thor versus Eddie. By the way, if you don't know, I watched Strongman, and I watched Eddie versus Thor. I can give my thoughts if you're interested about what I felt about the whole fight. That is, if you're interested, just comment below, I'll let you know. Okay, so just like Thor and Eddie, who had a fight, the promoters, they decided to have these guys fight in Dubai. Okay, initially it was supposed to happen, but they postponed it. And I'll tell you why they postponed it. Now, what had happened was, they decided to bring both these athletes for a face-off. So they bought Martyn Ford as advertised. He was big. There's a scooter coming. Wait, let that guy go. Too much noise. Okay. Enjoyed. Okay, so now when they know that I'm recording, they make the sound louder. Anyway, this is a straight road. Okay, so now they bought this guy, and where was I? Yeah. So they bought both of them for a face-off. Now Martyn was as big as he was, and everyone could see how big and fearful he looked. And when he makes an angry face, fuck, he looks dangerous. But now the shock came when they saw the Iranian Hulk. He was supposed to be this massive, huge guy with maybe 30-inch arms. Like Arnold had 21-inch arms. He looked so big in his images, but when he stood there in front of this guy, he was standing like this. Like, you know how bodybuilders walk like this now. He was wearing a very loose shirt and he was walking like this, and he looked shrunk down. He looked so small. In fact, his face also looked like a small little thing. He didn't look anything like it. Yeah, okay, he was comparably taller than a normal average person, but he was nothing like what they showed in the Instagram or photographs. He looked so funny. And then they had a face-off, and obviously Martyn pushed him. He pushed him, this guy flew off to the ring and fell down. And then obviously that was the first shock. You know, we were expecting he was you know how they advertise the immovable force immovable object meets an unstoppable force, something like that. So they portrayed both of them like the juggernauts or the superheroes, like Thanos versus, you know, whatever, Thor or whatever. So this guy stood up and then he comes and they again want to have a face off. He said, okay, nothing will happen, nothing. He's like, yeah. And then he tries to take this guy down in a wrestling move as a, a double leg. He tries to lift him up. He's not able to do that, and then plump, he just falls on the ground because he's struggling. And then they lift him up. It was so embarrassing. I mean, then and there itself, they killed the fight. I'm 100 out of 100. You would say, I'm 100% sure nobody would want to see that fight because they know now what is going to happen. And later on, he said he has some health issues or something. I'm 100% sure he's not going to fight. Okay? Because you must have seen, oh fuck, this guy is so big and so strong. Okay. And even if they do have a boxing match, one punch and this guy will lose his brand reputation, he'll lose his image. Anyway, his image is already destroyed. Now, why am I bringing this up? I'm pretty sure you know what I'm going to say. When you're bullshitting something online, or when you're living a lie, or when you're trying to fool people, or you need to be careful because there's only so much you can do. See, so many times when I have, shared a screenshot of my services, told people, okay, this person has praised me for it. Many people say, Loy, you're sending it to yourself and you're making a Photoshop and bragging about it and you're misleading people. Now, the fact is, I can do that, yes. Did I do that early on in my career? Yes. No. I've done that early on in my career. Well, that is because that time I didn't have any clients. I needed to advertise. I was trying everything. Today, because of my presence online and articles that I've written, and today I have a steady stream. Okay, but I can't take it for granted. Now, let's assume I do fake those recommendations. I fake them. I fake that I have worked with CEOs. I faked that I worked with Harvard graduate students. I faked that I've done with B-list celebrities or government officials. Let's say I faked all of this. But then somebody will take my word and take my service. And after they take my service, if they find I've positioned myself here, but I under-deliver even by a few points, you don't think that they're going to tell the whole world? Truth cannot be hidden in today's internet age, man. That is why whenever I post anything, there's always that thought, the fear that there are these people who don't like me, who would want to find one fault, one mistake, one area where, in fact, when I put a video and I state one fact that is wrong, oh, my haters just jump and crucify me. So if that is how much people want to bring me down, don't you think that if I were to mislead people and not stay up to the standards, that I would be exposed? And that is a fear that keeps me grounded, which many people, I think, around the world, they think they can get away with all this. See, overall, what I want to tell you is the lesson that you can learn from this Iranian Hulk is okay, you want to bullshit, you want to fake, fine. But then, if you start getting popular and famous and you start, like they say, becoming viral, then you're in big trouble. Because eventually, it'll capture the curiosity of people and the whole world would want to figure out, are you fake or are you real? And if in case they find you not being real, remember, if you say that you're 100 and you come across 99, you had it. People are that way. That is why if you say you're 100, then they'll expect 110 10. That's why they always say, no, under promise, over deliver. Let me know, what did you think of this Iranian Hulk thing? Poor fellow. I personally don't think he's going to fight now. I think he has understood what he got himself into. He should have stayed aloof with nobody being able to figure out, and let him be an urban legend as this easy real, easy fake. But now his magic is all gone, and that video itself has gone more viral than his actual other videos. So anyway, let me know what you think. This is me signing off. You guys take care.